Hello Pally, I'm Maddie Druger. Today is Thursday, March 8th. On today's show, we look at A Day Without a Woman and the Science Research Project. This coming up, but first today's daily pick was sent in by Happy Boy, whoever that is. But we are happy that you're happy. I guess cats need a good education too. Thanks for that. It's always good to end the school week with a nice cat picture. And if you want your cat featured on the air, be sure to tweet it to us at InFocus. And now let's take a look at today's bulletin. The Vikings men's chorus will be meeting today at lunch. Meetings will resume on Tuesdays starting next week. Service day waivers are due by today, so make sure to turn in your forms. Students without waivers will not be able to attend the event. The Career Month Speaker Series ends today with 2 final presentations being held in the LRC and Writing Center. Free lunch is provided for the first 250 students that attend. Today, Timothy Perrett, who is the head of infrastructure engineering at Verizon Labs, will be in the LRC speaking about his experiences. And Carrie Gaylor, a biology researcher from Stanford University, will be in the Writing Center in the library. For students still looking for extra opportunities like an internship next year, the Science Research Project may offer just that. Erin Mittman has more.
Science Research Project, or SRP, is a research program unique to our school that has received much student interest for years because of its unique and independent nature.
SRP focuses primarily on the mentor teaching the student, first of all, and also it focuses on students actually being in a lab with the mentor. And I want them to teach the students, how do you treat data? How do you decide if conditions are well controlled?
Unlike almost any other class, this 8th period class hardly ever meets at school.
Most of the time we don't meet at school. In fact, the first semester is about 90% in the mentor's lab. Second semester is still mostly in the lab.
So basically all of my time is spent with my mentor.
Even scientists with decades of experience in the field enjoy mentoring Pally students.
I think it's an invaluable opportunity for high school students who are at a level where they're ready to have some independence and be exposed to some real-world kind of research problems where they have to make some judgment calls on how to approach the research itself, how to do the background investigations, and even what questions to ask to their mentor.
This program is hard to find in high schools because it's structured much more like a college internship.
One of the neat things about the project is that the students actually get to work directly with a research scientist as opposed to a teacher. So they're talking to somebody who has to do that profession on a day-to-day basis and really comes from a different perspective than an educator does.
You know, it's a great experience. It's a great program. I'm working with a lot of postgraduates, and I get to see, you know, what grad school is like.
Students in the program really appreciate the opportunity.
You know, I think it's a really valuable and unique experience to be able to be actually part of a lab and participate in the things that your mentor is doing.
Because of this class, students get experience with cutting-edge research.
I'm learning a lot about neural networks, which is something that I wouldn't be able to learn about at Pally or if I was doing my own project.
For the last year and a half, actually she did a one-year project with me where we actually studied data that we collected from solar panel renewable energy microgrid project that we had here.
This class appeals to students that really do want to take scientific research a step further.
You know, I think this is really a good class for students that are independent, students that are ambitious about something that isn't necessarily offered at Pally.
Students are glad that they got a chance to take this class.
Science Research Project is a great program that, you know, helps me work with my mentor and get opportunities I wouldn't be able to otherwise.
Students who are still interested in Science Research Project should go add it to their schedule as soon as possible. For InFocus, I'm Erin Mittman.
Yesterday was International Women's Day, and rallies were held all over the country, including this one in San Francisco. To show the importance of women in our society, thousands of women across the country also went on strike by not attending jobs or school and refraining from shopping or buying goods. The goal of this day without a women's strike was to show what the world would look like without the presence of women. Pally was no exception, as many teachers were not present yesterday. Administration expressed support for the strike, although it did create some substitute and scheduling issues. Joelle Dong has more in today's Campus Zoom.
And so for you, scrambling to get subs, I know that there's a lot more teachers out than usual. What was that sort of like?
So generally we have about 4 to 12 teachers out, just depending on professional development or people not able to make it. And today we had 45 teachers out, and that is exponentially more than the regular day. So it was dramatic for me.
Great. So for you, scrambling to get subs, is that happening this morning beforehand? Was it as many teachers as expected, more or less?
So on Monday I knew it was going to be busy today and that we would probably not have enough substitutes. Last night most people put in that they wouldn't be here. We had 2 put in this morning, so I had to cover 16 periods, filling in with substitutes on campus who had preps and staff members currently and administration, and it all worked, but it was really intense.
So as a woman, could you talk a little bit about how you feel coming to school today versus, I noticed you're wearing red.
So I really honor the people who chose to not work today, and it's important that women away from work is being held internationally. And I went to the Washington, D.C. protest, so I found that life-changing and very important, and I honor the people not here. So wearing red was my part today.
Now it's time to check in for the latest Pally Sports news with Zach Gibson.
Just go Dogs. Hello, Pally. It's your bro on the show, Zach Gibson, here with the latest sports news today. Yesterday, the boys' varsity baseball team played an intense match against and beat Wilcox 3-1. Good job, boys. Keep up the good work. The girls' varsity basketball team lost against Lincoln 41-48 yesterday after a really crazy game. The match was a part of the 2017 CIF State Girls Basketball Championships, and while the girls played well, they unfortunately won't go any further in this tournament. But this anchor knows they're just going to keep getting better and better and won't stop for anybody. Keep up the good work, guys. And last but certainly not least, the boys' varsity basketball team played Fremont yesterday in yet another intense match and won 59-56. Good job, guys. Keep playing hard. Today, the boys' varsity golf team will be playing Saratoga and Palo Alto at 3. The varsity diving team will be competing against Los Altos in Los Altos at 3:30. The varsity badminton team will be playing Monte Vista and Cupertino at 3:30. And the boys' freshman sophomore lacrosse team will be playing Los Gatos here at 5. There are a lot of games today. I know I'm certainly pumped for the games coming up. Don't forget to go watch a game and support your fellow Vikes. That's all from this guy today. Back to Maddie in the other room.
You can get the latest news from InFocus anytime, anywhere by checking us out at our newly designed website. Rewatch old episodes, check the announcements in our bulletin section, or watch previously aired stories at www.infocusnews.tv. And be sure to like and follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Until next time, have a great day, Pally.